Okay. Small force. Yeah, it's talking about a small force in a British Army called the Light Brigade. What does brigade mean?
Brigade, like a giant ship.
Brigade means a kind of a small division in the army, you know. It's a small division in the army. So this brigade, this light brigade, suffered an infamous military defeat. So what is
Feet.
infamous? What does infamous mean?
Popular.
Famous. Mm,
Sorry?
Something that is bad and unpopular.
Yeah, it's popular, but you know, for popular for bad side, okay, or downside. So it's an infamous military defeat. Of course, they were defeated. This event was one of the earliest battles. Of course, you know the battle meaning, right?
yes.
It's a kind of fight between two armies or something. To be reported by a war correspondent. What is a correspondent? Correspondent?
I don't know.
You know that guy? Correspondent?
Correspondent. The leader of the war.
The what?
The guy who caused the war.
No, no. You know this word reported by the war correspondent. So reported by, it's a reporter. Actually, it's a kind of reporter, a man. But of course, in old days, they used to send letters. Okay, they sent letters, and those were war correspondents. They were reporters for nowadays, right? Okay, so of course, this is a kind of image picturing what happened at this battle. Let's see the extract itself.
All right.
Very well.
I think there's a bias in here.
Good, good. You got the pies. Where is it?
The fact that the Russian opened them with guns, but it can be any other gun, not just a rifle or musket.
Yeah.
It might
You
be a
know that
flintlock or something like that.
they were, muskets and rifles were the traditional. They used at this time they used musketry or muskets and rifles. Okay.
So this kind of mag is called oh wow, it's called an AK-47 drum, the drum one. That's one.
The drum. Good.
Yep.
Okay. So that's the weapon you hold before.
Yep. Cavalry. No, don't
You
know.
know this word. Okay.
Probably a military.
Those
Probably
were
a
the
military.
soldiers on horses. The old days soldiers on horses, like the picture we saw before.
What do you call them? What do you call people on tanks?
On tanks,
Tankers?
tankers, yes.
Because yes,
What about cavalry? Again, what is the cavalry?
the people on horses.
People on horses.
Yeah, not people, like soldiers, okay? Soldiers on horses. And of course, we talked about brigade again.
The
Brigade
small
is
army.
kind of a small division in the army. Rushed in the front or to the front. Russians opened on them with guns from. What about redoubts? Redoubts.
I don't know.
Okay, redoubts are kind of, forts, the forts, fortifications that when the army is going forth, they have the chance to get back or let's say retreat, okay, to be saved from the enemy at this fortification or this fort, okay?
So let's say the enemies are going from there. That's the enemy area where it's going. It's gonna break in the fort. So so there'll be a secret, let's say bunker. Like this is the ground level. This is the ground level. There'll be a bunker. Am I right? That's gonna be the redoubt.
Yeah, very good. So close, but of course, bunker, we use this word for nowadays war terms and so on, but redoubts, let's say they were a very old kind of fortification, okay? And of course, he's talking about this. It was a kind of on the right with volleys. Volleys. What does the volleys means? Volleys like bursts. A lot of shootings, a lot of bullets, or let's say arrows at the same time, shoots at the same time. So those are volleys, okay? And of course, talking about musket is a kind of rifle.
Type of gun.
Of course, it's a gun, okay? Let's
Looks
say the
something
old
like,
days one.
I believe it looks
And
something like
rifles
that.
also, it's a big gun like nowadays sniper. It has a long barrel, of course, and shoots a very
That's maybe how the gun looks like. The musket, how it
mus
looked like.